All of you, I appreciate Ray.
Sorry, I'm lighting yours.
Oh, well, it's okay. I'll
wing it.
Okay, so I won't be long-winded, but I do want to say right at the outset, you know, I just watched Heather and Ray prepare.
It happens to the best of us. Oh, yeah.
Heather and Rod prepared, they're so diligent. And,
no problem, Richard.
You know, I mean, they took pre-marriage counseling and just learned all about marriage and particularly the wedding. And they were so diligent, and Heather learned all of the aspects, you know, of the actual wedding service. And she's telling me, you know, the 3 keys to the wedding service itself is like the aisle. She's on my arm, go up the aisle, and the altar.
Yeah.
Take the vows, and the hymn afterwards. You sing thanks to Jesus for the wedding, the hymns.
Yeah.
And so she learned those down pat, and maybe she's a little nervous, but she's on my arm, and we're walking up the aisle, and she's just repeating and repeating, aisle, altar, hymn, aisle, altar, hymn, aisle, altar, hymn.
Practice that for days.
I gave the permission to say that.
I got permission from her. But you know, but it's true though, as we're walking down the aisle, Heather's on my arm, and as I look over at this stunningly beautiful young woman with this, what words say, stunningly beautiful and incredibly gorgeous dress, if not somewhat expensive.
Could have been worse.
I was kind of hobbling next to her, but we made it.
Yeah.
And you know, as we walked down the aisle, I couldn't help but think of the years and the time together. And the thing that came to me, Heather, at that very time, Heather, for you, is that I have loved and lived more deeply because of what you have brought to my life. And the thing is, I'm grateful for having been your dad, and proud of the young woman you've become.
Wow.
I'll let him see you now.
Okay, I'm going to get through this. Rod, I want to talk to you. And I have a little story. I have a little story to tell you. And it begins as all good stories begin. Once upon a time, there was a father, and he had 3 awesome little boys. And the prayer of his heart was, God, could I have a girl? God answered that prayer. Precious indeed. And the prayer of my heart became then, Lord, would you make her like her mother?
Oh, stop.
And he did, and he did.
Yes, he did.
And she was tender-hearted and kind and generous and intelligent and gifted. And it was almost as if, you know, I began to get a little jealous. I mean, she was so gifted, so much like her mother. And my next prayer was, God, would you make her a little bit like me? And he did. And she was athletic. She could play baseball, and she played street hockey with the neighborhood kids. And she could out-arm wrestle any of the young boys in our whole neighborhood. And she was rough and tough and hard to bluff. And I said, God, that's enough. and I said, God, I would dare to ask, would you make her like you? And he did. And God filled her with His Spirit. He filled her, overflowing with His very own Spirit. And she was even more loving, and even more compassionate, and even more tender-hearted. And He gifted her with a career in nursing, just like her mother. And she held the hand of the dying, and she nursed people back to life. And she was skilled. She loved people. And she went to the nations. God released her to the nations of the earth. Short-term missions. She went to Africa, the Philippines, India, many countries, to the poorest of the poor, to the garbage dumps. And she clothed the naked, she fed the hungry. And she, most wonderful of all, she told people about Jesus. Just with love in her heart, shared Jesus with people. And my heart was overflowing. I said, God, you're so good to us. You are so good to us. But God, there's still one thing missing. God, there's still one thing missing. I said, God, would you make her happy? And He did. And He did. And you know, when I look at Heather's face when she looks at you, I know God answered that prayer.
Yes.
And God brought Rod into her life. A man of integrity, a man of intelligence, and gifting, and kindness, and compassion, hard work. Very precious thing, a wonderful thing for a father. And let me say this as I close. Rod, I'm giving you the most precious thing in my whole life. The most precious thing in my whole life. And I want to just say this in closing. Could I please give you a tiny little word of advice?